Hi, this is Donna Lewis again, and today we're going to do another segment called Once Upon a Time in History. And with us today is Jeff Gier, living historian, and he's going to talk to us about trading in the Indian village. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Good day, good day. Welcome. My name is Jeff, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the goods and merchandise that we have for trade here at Pickaway Village. Let me first interest you in these beads. We have a variety of beads. These are blue Russians, and they come from Russia. Also, we have beads that are from Italy, that the Italians who were working in those factories producing the beads, they have to live on an island, and they are held there basically at gunpoint. They're not allowed to leave. If they try and leave the island without permission, they will be shot. So they are essentially captive, but have agreed to that to produce beads. We have many items that come from around the world. The calicos from the Far East, they are printed there on cotton fabric, and our trade network of ships and traders and sea captains bring all these goods to England. And from England, our company can purchase, and they are shipped here to North America. They come up the St. Lawrence Seaway to the Great Lakes, and then they're brought here to Pickaway Village. We have English firelocks. They are some of the finest made in the world. Also, if you have firelocks that are in need of repair, we do have a gunsmith as well as a blacksmith here at Pickaway Village. The trade axes. We have some of the most beautiful trade axes available. The majority of these are made in England, but when our valuable customers expect quality goods and we can't obtain enough to supply demand, our smiths and agents in
That's all right, we can cut that out.
Montreal, our agents in Montreal and Quebec will make axes and knives for the trade here in the Ohio country. The trade knives oftentimes are shipped from England in barrels, and they have no handles. When they're brought here to the New World, our agents in Quebec or Montreal will handle them, as well as the axes. They'll be handled in those cities. The wool blankets are of the finest quality. This is a thick, heavy blanket. It's been boiled in water and then stirred in tubs to make it thick and warm. Will keep you very warm through the winter. The Stroud cloth. This is a very, very popular trade item with our native brethren. They very much demand quality wool fabric and a nice white salvage edge. When these wool fabrics are made, there is a strip of canvas or heavy linen cloth that is stitched to the edge of the wool, and then they are dipped into large vats of dye. And when that salvage, the heavy canvas, is removed, it's sewn on so tight that the dye does not penetrate. So you get this really beautiful white edge of the fabric. And this is very popular with our native friends. The kettles. This is such an improvement over what the natives had to cook with before the English and the French came here. They had to use clay pottery that was not very durable, could only be used a few times. Sometimes it was only used once and discarded. So making pottery was a daily chore that had to be done. And if you can purchase a brass kettle that is durable and lasts for years, it is a huge time saver for our native friends. The deer skins are traded, and we want them either raw or the native, we call them half-dressed. The native uses the brains from the deer to tan the hide. These hides are then taken to England, where a special trade group of tradesmen called breeches makers will make knee breeches, and those will be shipped all over the world. They're very fashionable right now throughout the English colonies and in England. They're worn for the gentry, who wear them for riding and hunting, all the way down to the tradesman who's working and toiling in at hard labor. They're very durable, and they last a great amount of time. The beaver fur is greatly sought after. The quality of the beaver fur from North America is world class. And these beaver pelts are then shipped to England, and the fur is shaved from the leather pelt that's on the back side, and the fur is then used by hatters to make felt, and the felt is then manufactured into hats. And a felt hat is a very fine piece of headwear that every man in the English kingdom needs to wear. Thank you, and please bring your furs and your skins back, and we can provide you some of the finest trade goods anywhere in the area.
Thank you for joining us for another segment of Once Upon a Time in History. Join us again next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.